My Name Is My Name just embodies what I was trying to get across. It's like, yo, I'm Pusha T. I've been in the game for over 10 years. You know exactly what you're gonna get from me. You don't have to listen to me at this point. If you listen to me now and you don't like what I'm saying, you are choosing to do this, bruh.
What up, it's Esteban, and I'm hanging out with King Pusha T.
Again.
Man, as always.
Again.
Weekly.
You know, I'm always sitting here, beside Esteban.
Yes. Now we here to talk. My Name Is My Name, out right now. Rave reviews.
Album of the year, hip hop album of the year.
So, how does it feel, man, to have rave reviews on your solo debut album? Because critics are tough a lot of times, especially with hip hop.
Critics are very tough, man, and it was like a double win for me. Just putting out a solo project, people doubting was the solo project ever coming. It getting rave reviews, it being executive produced by Kanye and so on and so forth. And I still shined on it. And also it's a win because it's, people just being receptive to me having a solo project without my brother.
Well, what we've seen in hip hop is artists come out and they're honest and they're truthful, and then they get some success, and then they want to sell tons of records, they want a sold out tour, they want to win Grammy Awards, so their definition of success changes, but yours never changes your voice. What is your definition of success?
Man, just the fans responding to me. I've been in a position where I've sold a platinum album with the Clips and Lord willing. I've sold no records with the Clips and having most critically acclaimed album of the year with Hell Have No Fury. So I don't really define it by numbers, and I never have. I've just defined it by the people and how the people respond to my music. So I had this beat, and I've been sitting on this beat for over a year and a half, probably. And I got it, and I was like, man, I wanted Kendrick on the beat. I just wanted him on it. He was touring at the time, so I sent it to him. It took a while for him to bring it back. Then he brings it back, and it's like 32 bars. And I'm like, all right. Now, I sort of, I gave you like a skeleton of what my verse was gonna be, about 16 apiece, structured out.
Right.
He comes and just goes buck fooly on it.
You wanna see a dead body? Instrumentals from my mama's Christmas party. Troubles on my mind.
Had to take that back, reevaluate it, and moved everything around. And I was like, all right, well, cool. I sent it back to him. I was like, man, the record came out really dope. And I was impressed because I had never heard Kendrick speak in regards to the drug culture and how it affected his life. And, I came from my perspective, just how I was involved. And then he comes with this whole other, like, how his chastising his father during the verse.
Right.
And I was like, I'm thinking to myself, like, dog, do you sure you want to say this on mine?
Right.
Like, on my album? Like, and, he was all in.
Aside from, Kanye executive producing the album, I feel like the time you got linked with Kanye West was the time you started a new phase in your career as a solo artist. So how did Kanye, help you become a solo artist?
Well, first and foremost, he gave me that platform. The platform with Runaway was big, and stepping out on the MTV Awards like that, I guess. He's just been very, very particular about how I'm viewed and how I'm seen. And, even to the point, it'd be arguments about, putting out mixtapes and things like that, because he's not into mixtapes and he doesn't want to do that. So I sent him Fear of God, and he was like, oh, this is an album.
Right.
He was like, what are you about to do with this? I was like, oh, I'm about to put it out tomorrow. He was like, well, and why are you doing that? He's like, see, this is what I'm talking about. You guys just waste time, you waste all of this, all the resources, and we just gonna give this for free? That's what we gonna do. And that's what you think you should do, huh? I'm like, yeah, this is how the game works. You know, you gotta feed the base and then you come back and do. I didn't even touch none of these records. I didn't touch them. So, I mean, you know, I could touch them up, but I don't think I wanna give them away for free after I touch them up. And so, you know, you go through that argument. I'm like, man, it gotta go.
What is it that makes you happy right now?
Everything is a blessing. The fact that I'm even here and I'm able to do this is a blessing. The fact that I'm able to be a voice for all my friends who are in prison. I find myself even speaking to them, even when I speak to them when they're locked up now. I'll tell them anything. You know, I'll tell them, you know, J-Lo was front row at my concert screaming and threw her panties at me or something. Anything, I'll lie just to keep the morale up. So, you know, that's my responsibility to them, is like, you know, make sure that they know what's going on, make sure that they can, you know, see and feel me, and when they do, they stay current with me.